I gotta see what you guys see. Welcome everybody. Hello. Welcome to my channel. Today I wanted to spend some time with you guys again. My videos are going to be a little bit shorter these days, which I'm actually happy with because they kind of keep me on the path to discussing what I came here to discuss. So I am on this side today because the time of day that I'm filming the video, the light is coming in really nicely, not with backlighting. So if there's backlighting, it's very dark and it shows up dark, kind of like the previous video. So I moved over here so that you guys can see me a little bit better. Today's video is something that I wanted to talk about for a long time. It was something that was very evident to me after my divorce. So this is basically energy and how it impacts you and how does it relate to man when it comes to feminine energy. There's just this misconception, or it's just like women who are uneducated when it comes to relationships and energies, feminine energy for masculine energy. I'm speaking about myself. I had no clue about feminine and masculine energy and how important they are in the dynamic of a relationship. It's like the miseducation of like me and me just wanting to share what I've learned with you guys. And also I have the Bible here because the Bible is, regardless of what you think of it or not, it's truth. And it has, if you want to know how to be a good woman, how to be a classy woman, how to be an elegant woman, if a man wants to know how to be a man, how to be a masculine man, how to be a provider and protector, all of that is in the Bible. Literally everything that you read, it's kind of like, it's telling you exactly how you should be, right? So when I was reading it, it became very evident how feminine energy relates to masculine energy. So I want you guys to understand that with men, feminine energy is absolutely essential to them. So it's something that is a necessity. They absolutely need women. They absolutely need our energy. It is innately embedded within them. We have been designed to believe through like Disney stuff, and almost like we're always seeking our husbands, we're always searching for them. We just want to be a wife to them. We want to be this, we're seeking out the man, and almost as if he's a prize. But biblically, once you understand, it will make so much sense because it even occurs in your own natural life. So they absolutely need us. So you will see some men who are probably not developed, men who like just, because this is their primitive, like their natural state. So they constantly are seeking and hunting for women. They probably don't even know why this is, but they just keep wanting women. And there's like some men who are unevolved and who like want to be single or don't understand the relationship to like how important feminine energy is to him, how important and helpmate is to him in an actual partner. He just does not want to be bogged down to one person. This type of person will hand over fist need to completely always have another woman. It's like constantly he's seeking, he's hunting, he's searching for the feminine energy. So men, when they get around you, they essentially feed from your feminine energy. It's what makes them survive in the world. It inspires them. Everything is done for women. Like they work very hard because they want to be very desirable so that women find them desirable, right? They have choices, they have options, they are desired. So they essentially, men will always want women. Like no matter what. So women, we don't walk through the world absolutely desiring and needing. It's not an innate need in our core. Like probably an underdeveloped women who like don't love themselves, and I'll discuss this in a moment, but we don't walk around here needing men like all the time and having to be around them and having to search and hunt for them. Like we find peace within ourselves. We are the value, we are the prize, we are what is desired. They will always want us. And you have to understand that it doesn't matter how you look, if you're not the most beautiful, if you're not the most physically fit, but if you are like developed as a woman, you're healthy, you're attractive, you don't have to be the best. You love yourself, you feed yourself, you pour into yourself, you put yourself first. That type of energy is high top shelf energy for a man. So as I was saying, we'll go back to the guy who's successful and he is just not wanting to be bogged down to one woman, and he just needs feminine energy all the time. So he will be constantly seeking and hunting a woman to feed off of her energy, because it's essential for them to move around in the world and feel confident and masculine and have something that they're working towards. Feminine energy gives them this. It gives them almost essentially purpose. And this is why they work so hard, and this is what they're fighting for. Innately, it's within them. So when I say this, I'm going to go to a part in the Bible so we understand why women's value is so essential. Okay, so we're going to go to Genesis 2, and it is 18. I don't have my glasses. Bear with me, okay? The Lord God said, "It is not good for the man to be alone." Okay, so God, he already understands. Even though he made Adam whole, he said it is not good for man to be alone. Okay? So I will make a helper who is just right for him. So men naturally have this desire to seek out a helper. And in essence, the helper is the feminine. So the Lord God formed from the ground all wild animals and all the birds of the sky. He brought them to the man to see what he could call them. God gave Adam a job to do, okay? And he gave him all of these animals to name, okay? And the man chose a name for each one, okay? He gave names to all the livestock, all the birds of the sky, and all the wild animals. But still, there was no helper just right for him. So in essence, God gave Adam work, and he created animals to be, okay, perhaps these could be his mate, right? Perhaps these animals would be sufficient for Adam. But it says there were no helper just right for him. So the Lord God caused the man to fall into a deep sleep. While the man slept, the Lord took out one of the man's ribs and closed up the opening. Then the Lord God made a woman from the rib, and he brought her to the man. What did Adam say? "At last," the man exclaimed. "This one is bone from my bone and flesh from my flesh. She will be called woman because she was taken from man." At last, he is fulfilled. He didn't say that about the birds and the bees. He said at last once he met Eve. Once he woke up and met Eve, it was done, right? It was a done deal. So Adam knew from the moment that she was created that he was her helpmate, that he absolutely needed her. God had known this desire of man, and he gave him exactly what he needed. And in essence, women are very much energetically connected. Adam came from dirt, essentially, and God formed a human from him. We actually came from a man. So we're a mixture of dirt and the man, the human being. So we are quite incredible, energetically, like spiritually, unique, right? And the man desires us. It doesn't matter. He's young and he wants a woman. He has this desire within him, and it always is going to be within him to kind of reach her. So that's why it's important to understand your value as a woman. You have so much value as a woman to a man that you don't need to behave as though they're the prize, because you are. I guess the purpose of this video is to help women understand their value. And regardless of if you're not a model, or you're not this girl, or you're not this fit, you don't look this way, obviously you can't look. You can't look and be neglectful to yourself. You can't like not take care of yourself. You can't not love yourself. You can't not pour into yourself. But if you are a good woman, right? A woman that pours into herself, that loves herself, that educates herself, that uplifts herself, that uplifts others, you are desired, okay? And then it's not every woman is created the same, because there's a lot of women walking around here who were not educated with this, like myself. Just walked around here being so thankful and happy for someone to be interested in them, not understanding how valuable you are. And then you're giving a person access to your body, access to your energy, which does bring you down energetically, because you don't know like your value. You don't know how precious you are. So you are allowing people to have access to you. Like, I am very particular when I am around anyone. Like, I don't like to be around anyone, like just anyone, because I believe in energy. So I believe in even the feminine, some other girl coming here and being around me, that energy may not be good for me, and it can rub off on you if the woman is not evolved or into like the same things that you are, in advancement and upliftment and ascending. So also when it comes to men, like there's people who ask me on dates and I'm just like, I'm having to refuse because I don't even know you. And I know that you're low energy. You just know that they're low energy. You can feel it. It's unsaid. You can feel it when you are pouring into yourself, when you are evolving, when you're learning about yourself, when you're learning about God spiritually, and you're connecting to who you are. Like, you start to get discernment, and you start to know, oh, this is not the quality of person that I should be around, simply because it will be feeding off of your energy, and that can rub off on you in a negative way. So you have to very much safeguard yourself around who you allow yourself to be around. So I'm gonna get back to the guy that's like hunting, and he's looking for a helpmate essentially, but not a permanent one. So he's perhaps going around with girls who don't know their value, or they're just trying to get something out of the transaction. They're very much business women, just sleeping with men, getting money, moving on to the next. So energetically, these women that he's getting with, they're very, I want to use an analogy like oxygen. So a woman like myself, my oxygen that I provide to the man, in essence, energy, would be clean, right? It would be filtered oxygen, clean oxygen. He can breathe easy. When he smells it, he could just sit there and just really, relax and take in that beautiful, clean air. And then the other women who are just kind of like going around life and are of the world, and they're just here to just, they're sleeping with people's husbands to get money. They are just like low level women. their oxygen might smell like pollution, like smoke. Like he's smelling that one. He's like, okay, this one has a little bit pollution. It's a little bit polluted. So I'm not going to be able to like get essentially what I need from this oxygen. So I'm going to have to move to the next one. So the next one is a little bit cleaner oxygen, but it has kind of like an eggy smell. It has like, it's like some kind of like eggy, unusually stink smell. It's like, okay, I could deal with this one. I could deal with, and then the other one is a little bit more perfumey, but like not in a good way, like synthetic. And he's like, okay, but he can essentially get his oxygen from all of these sources, but they're not quite good. So he's always having to turn over. And it's just not even helping him evolve. He's losing money. He's not becoming more powerful. He's not becoming more disciplined. He, you know what I mean? It's just a mess. However, if he decides to get with the oxygen that is clean, that fuels him, that gives him energy, he becomes a better man, right? He becomes a stronger man. He becomes healthier. He's taking in good energy. It's not from all of these polluted sources of oxygen. So that is how like energy from a woman is. Even a man could be sitting in a room with you and he could be absorbing your energy. And they so very much need this. And that's why they go after you so hard. They want you to be around them all the time. They need you. They desire you. So I just want women to understand, work on yourself, right? That's my journey right now. I'm working on myself to become the best me possible so that I can attract the best. Also just for me in general, like it's just important to pour into yourself, focus on yourself. It will make the world a better world. I don't know. I just wanted to share that. And I don't know if that's helpful to anyone or if you guys understand what I'm putting down, like what I'm saying. Because I just feel like there's so many women around in the world just aimlessly like allowing people access to them. Because they're not knowledgeable about it. Many of these women who behave like this, they didn't have luxury like myself. I had a mother in the household. I had a quality mother, a good mother that I could look to and understand this is how I should model myself in the world. Like she did the right things, right? And a lot of these people may not have that or may not have seen that. I didn't have a woman with knowledge like Shira Seven or something like I believe some of the stuff that she says is good, but a lot of the other stuff, it's just all about money. It's just all of the world, even though that's good. But there should be I like when she talks about like when you're getting too wrapped up in everything, turn that energy into yourself. Like turn it onto your business, turn onto self. Because essentially that is what attracts, okay? And that is what attracts high quality. It's gonna attract all of them. So if you are the type of woman that pours into herself, it's going to attract the masses because they're all hunting you. They all want you. But it is also going to attract the hierarchy of man because it is just like they can almost smell it, that this woman is high quality and I want her and she will be mine. So yeah, become obsessed with yourself like I did. So that's basically the message, I guess, and I hope you guys understand what I'm saying, what I'm trying to communicate. But if you guys like talks like this or have questions, leave them below. I'll be happy to make other videos. See you guys later. Love you. I just wanted to show you guys my outfit. This is a sweater also that I had ordered a long time ago. And it like is quite large. That's why when I was sitting down, you guys saw all the bunching. It's just like all this bunching. But it's so cute and it could be a dress now. It was like literally a sweater. So yeah, guys, pour into yourselves. Okay, do you see it? Pour into yourself so you can fit in your sweater and make it a dress. This was supposed to be a regular sweater. And now it is a dress, honey. So yeah, anyways, guys, it's funny. but I mean it. Pour into yourself, love yourself truly. You will always win. Become confident, become self-sufficient, depend on yourself, and you will just blossom and everything will just kind of fall into place. I love you. I'll see you next time. Bye.